Hello traders, welcome back to Trading Life Masters. This is Z Cheng here, one of the lecturers in trading.life. In this video, I'm going to share my triangle trading pattern tips to everyone. Before we start, I hope you can give a like to this video, share it with your friends, and lastly, subscribe. Without further ado, let's get started on this video. So here we are with the triangle pattern. Of course, the triangle pattern is one of the most traded patterns when it comes to trading forex. But not just forex, when it comes to stocks, when it comes to crypto, many of the traders use the triangle pattern. But this video, I won't be going through about the triangle pattern, like what is the triangle pattern. I'll be sharing you some tips when it comes to using the triangle pattern. So when it comes to triangle pattern, we actually have three types. Firstly, we have the symmetrical triangle, which means that in the triangle itself, price is actually not going higher, but it is not going lower. So it's pretty symmetry in shape. Then we have the ascending triangle. So ascending triangle, we are expecting price to break out to the higher side because we can see in the triangle itself is actually forming higher lows. Then we have the descending triangle. We're expecting price to break down lower because we can see price is making lower highs. So these are the three types of famous triangle patterns. My first tip of the triangle pattern is right here. So we have a triangle here, and if price starts to move into a triangle, what we don't want to trade is if price decides to continue moving sideways like this. This point over here, let me mark it with a circle. This is what we call the apex point. So if price is very close to the apex point, and if it decides to break out at the apex point, this is when we don't want to enter. Because when price is inside the triangle, momentum is built up, the tension is built up. But if it reaches the apex point and moves sideways, it is going to be very hard to predict which side is it going to go, whether it's going to explode to the upside or explode to the downside. So remember this, when price is very close to the apex, we do not want to trade it. What we want to trade is something like this. We have a triangle. So we want to trade either a breakout like this or a breakout to the downside, because this is when we are going to see a lot of momentum and a lot of buyers or sellers stepping into the market, and it's going to push the price up very aggressively. The next tip I'm about to share right now is the ultimate tip of this video. So we have a triangle over here. Let's say price moves in like this. Now what I want to share here is the size of your triangle could be the size of the breakout. So what does it mean? For example, the size of your triangle here is 4.4 pips. It means that if the breakout happens, there is a chance where it could break out 4.4 pips as well, which is about here. The reason why it's so little because we are in a 1 minute time frame. But we have a look at some examples later. Let's have a look at some examples. So I've identified a triangle over here. Now remember I said just now, the size of your triangle could be the size of the breakout in the future. So in this case, this triangle is how many pips? Will be about 2.5 pips. 2.5 pips. So if we plan to take a long here, we can expect to see at least a 2.6 pip. So let me copy and paste. We can see after the breakout, it broke out more than 2.6 pip. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. The size of your triangle could be the size of the breakout. Let's have a look at the daily chart. It is going to have bigger amount of pips. So let's identify a triangle first. We can see there's a resistance here and there is a support here. So we connect the two lines. So we can see the size of this triangle was how many pips? It was 105. 106.9. Now, the moment it broke out by how much? It broke out more than 106. It broke out 344.5 pips. So this is what I was talking about. The size of your triangle could be the size of the breakout. But this doesn't mean that 100% or all of the time this will happen. There are some times where this will not play out. So this is why it's very important to manage your risk and always take profit or set break even when price have moved in your way, and of course to set your stop loss. Because why? Price could go up and reverse back down to your stop loss. So make sure to have your stop loss for every single trade that you are taking. Here comes to the end of this video. I hope you have understood the tips I've given on triangle pattern. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Besides that, if you are interested in joining my live streams, hop on to trading.live where I have live streams daily. Once again, if you have not liked, share and subscribe, I hope you can do so. Thank you so much and see you in the next video. Trade safe.